Yo, people, what you saying? What you spraying? Back again with another stream. And I know, people, I'm sorry I haven't been so consistent lately because I promise you, COVID licked me down. And then, yeah, preparing for a holiday, I didn't realize how hectic it could get. But I'm here now with Cal. We're going to talk some things Arsenal. We're going to talk some things Liverpool. It is about the transfer window. Make sure you're locked in, tuned in, and doing the admin. So like I said, man, make sure you're liking and subscribing and all them things there, and you get me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Subscribing over to Copish as well. Big up Cal for the raid, you know. And I guess we're now gonna do a bit of part two because Cal was asking me a lot of questions. So maybe I'll try and find a way to make the conversation a tad bit different from what it was. So cool. Liverpool and Arsenal, I believe both need a huge summer. And as it stands so far, Liverpool are your huge summer's already kicked off. Like, you guys are wasting absolutely no time at all in firing and getting things going. Now, so far you've got Frimpong in, confirmed, over the door. Yeah. So far you've got Wirtz in, confirmed, over the door. Don't worry, I'll let you have your little speech on that one because I know you're itching. And I'm pretty sure I saw not too long ago a bomber that Gyokeres is having his medical, right?
This week, yeah.
This week. So Gyokeres, that's wrapped up. So let's just go from there. So let's just assume, because I doubt Gyokeres is going to fail his medical. So he's pretty much through the door as well. So that's Frimpong, Wirtz, and Gyokeres, and what, we're the 23rd of June. How would you rate that so far?
Oh, fantastic so far. Like, I was a bit skeptical going into this window because typically when Liverpool have won big, whether it be the league or Champions League, we kind of rest on our laurels a little bit and been a bit risky with our approach in not boosting and bolstering the squad. However, it seems like this time things have changed. I remember when we won the Champions League, we only signed Harvey Elliott and Adriana and I think Sepp Vandenberg. Terrible summer. Then when we won the Premier League, we signed Thiago, Tsimikas and Jota, which was brilliant at the time, absolutely amazing. But we didn't buy a centre-back. Everyone knows what happened that season. We lost all of our centre-backs. This season, it feels like we're covering all bases. Obviously, we've just won the league. But we all know we needed a right-back with Trent going, a left-back with Robbo being on the decline. I would still like a centre-back, and Mark Gahey looks as though it might be a promising move for us. Centre midfield, I would still like another midfielder. And the attack kind of is one out, one in, depending on who leaves, in my opinion. And then Florian Wirtz speaks for itself, man. One of the best 10s in world football. A player I didn't think would ever have a chance of signing. And he's a Liverpool player now. So, Hooks, bro, I'm over the moon with the start. What I will say, and I'm going to sound spoiled and arrogant, but I'm going to say it, let's not rest here, though. Like, yeah. I think we're in a position whereby, no disrespect to Arsenal and Man City, because I think they will be our closest rivals, we're in a position now where we can go on and dominate for a couple of seasons, and I want that. If Salah and Virgil have given another 2 years to Liverpool, I need to see it. Kizzy, yeah, we're favourites. As of right now, we have to be. Everyone knows I don't do the underdog stuff. We're Liverpool Football Club. I hated the underdog mentality that we had. We are favourites. How can we not be favourites? We just won the league. We've brought in Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Gyokeres, Mamadashvili, and Gahey looks like he could be coming through the door as well. We have to be favourites. As he said, we have to be favourites. If any Liverpool fan is sitting there saying, as of right now, the 23rd of June, 2025, we're not favourites, then we're lying to ourselves. Like, don't get me wrong. Let's say City go and do a madness in the rest of the window. Let's say you go and do a madness in the rest of the window. Then I'll be willing to like accommodate that and to maybe alternate and realign my approach. As of right now, if I'm not mistaken, you've only signed Kepa, right?
Zubimendi.
Zubi and Kepa. For me, that's not enough to catch and surpass Liverpool. And so far, City have done some good business. Ain't Nori, Shirky, and Reinders all very good players. I still don't think that's enough to get past Liverpool. As of right now, we have to be the favourites. We're favourites. Favourites, man.
By the way, because you did laugh at me on Dan Potts' show as well. This is my Swedish ITK. Yeah, man, like Flash Boy 1886.
I know. No. Don't get Flash Boy. I'm not involved.
Yeah. You gave me the lowdown on Gyokeres.
I want no smoke with any of my Swedish brothers and sisters. That weren't me. That weren't me. I just being a class clown and laughing at the jokes. I ain't saying nothing, Flash Boy. I don't want no smoke, bro.
Don't worry, Flash Boy. Yeah, my brother, don't worry. When Gyokeres lands, yeah, I'm gonna make all of them apologize on Football's 12th man, yeah, because they did a raid. But definitely. So cool. You think your favorites already?
Yeah.
Now,
do you think I was wrong in anything I said when I said that though?
No. So I don't think you're wrong. But then it's like, I don't know, like on paper, Manchester City's team, like on the Arsenal stuff, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Kepa and Zubimendi is nowhere near enough for us to even be throwing our hat into talks about favourites, not favourites, all of that. But Man City's team on paper, now, it's looking mental, yeah? Remember, it's not just the fact that they've signed out Nori, they've signed Reinders, they've signed Cherky. Wait, have they signed someone else? I feel like I'm missing someone.
Well, they signed a bag of people in January as well, innit?
Okay, they got the mom. Yeah, so their depth is mad. And then you got to think, the Lord himself, Rodri, is returning to the midfield.
Foden had a bad season last season as well.
Foden had a bad season. So obviously, he's going to be coming back. So I can't... do you know what it is? I'm looking at both Liverpool and Manchester City's teams so far, and I'm going... It's looking dark. It's looking very dark. It could go either way as it stands. And now it's put like, I feel like it's put like a whole heap of pressure on Arsenal to respond to that, right? Because we can't have, for outside of all the signings, you man can't sign Wirtz, yeah, and Arsenal not respond with like a Rodrigo. We now have to go and get Rodrigo. We have to, because Wirtz is such a, like, what's the word? Superstar signing.
Yeah.
He could very well, one day we could be talking about Liverpool legend. Like, that's the level of quality that Wirtz possesses. Like, in what, 10 years from now, we could be screaming Liverpool legend. Actually, 10 years from now, he will still be able to kick ball in the Premier League. So 20 years from now, Liverpool legend. Like, that's the quality of player that you're signing. So Arsenal have to respond. And if we don't, we're idiots. So I have it right now. Currently, it's hard to know between first or second. You know, for me, it's a flip of a coin. Could be Liverpool, could be Man City. Currently, I have Arsenal third. Currently, as things are right now, with just the
is that Berta calling? I think that might be Berta calling. Speak about the contracts and the targets. He's saying Rodrigo ain't coming. That's the gist I'm getting from this call. Rodrigo's not coming to Arsenal. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's dark. They don't sign Rodrigo after what Hooks just said. Kizzy, clip. Kizzy, clip that. Clip that. Yeah, Berta's giving back. Gyokeres ain't. Oh, it might be Gyokeres as well. It might be.
No. Yeah. I was just, you get me. I was talking to the connects, man, making sure that we're patterning things up. And don't worry, Wolfie. Yeah, we'll get there. But big up
Wolfie.
Big up Sharif. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sharif with us. Per chat. Yeah, bad man. Justice for Flash Boy. Don't know. Hey. Wait. I already told you, Wolfie, when Gyokeres lands, yeah, Flashboy's going to get his apology from you. Don't worry. So yeah. So like as I said, I think that Arsenal will come third. As it stands right now, and I think Man City and Liverpool currently, as it stands, are super clear of Arsenal. Now,
I wouldn't say super clear.
No, it's super clear at the moment. I would say super clear at the moment. Like, okay, put it this way. I know Arsenal had an injury-ridden season. I know we had hella injuries, and we probably shouldn't expect to have that level of injury next season. But you man already finished 10 points ahead of me. And you finished 10 points ahead of me, and you've signed Frimpong, Wirtz, and Gyokeres. So you're already ahead of me, and you've upgraded. You was already ahead of me, and you spent like 120 million on one player. So, do you know what I mean? And the play. So again, it's not just that it's Wirtz. Like, it's what the signing signifies. It signifies that you're going to be playing. Do you know what? You're going to be playing very similar football to PSG. Pure technicians in the midfield.
Everyone keeps on saying this. I don't think we will.
Pure what? Bro, your midfield is going to be Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz, and is pure technician.
That's football. Crazy. That's crazy. Hooks is crazy. I'm waiting for days like this. Oh man, woo! Just ball retention, bro. Pop, 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 bang. That's all I'm seeing next season. Incisive, pop, 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 shimmy, pop, pop, bang. That's all I'm looking for next season, bro. That's all I'm looking for next season. He's looking good, bro. I can't lie. He's looking good. He's looking good. I'm waiting for years like this,
bro. Like, and this is what I'm saying. Big up Donna, by the way. You know, member for 4 months. You know, hey, just on a quick one. Sorry, Mr. Hooks, I have left Spurs. I don't. Yeah, well, I hear it. You're still here for me. I appreciate that. But just to let people know, spoiler alert, I'm flying to America tomorrow. I will be doing members only vlogs. So if anybody thinks I'm a bad man, thinks my personality is cool, wants to see more of my trip, my holiday, become a member. I will be doing other stuff as well while I'm out there. I'll probably be doing, if you follow my TikTok and my Insta and my Twitter, I'll probably post shorter videos on there. But you know what I mean? If you want to see the members only vlogs, you know what you got to do. So, yeah, you're going to be playing mad football next season. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it's... And you know what? You know what? Maybe this is a good time. It could only get worse if you add in a certain Alexander into your strike force. And do you know what? Two questions just to start off with, yeah?
Yeah.
A, do you realistically think that you can get Isak over the line this summer? If you do, why? If you don't, obviously why? And if you sign Isak, do you think that you will retain the league regardless of what anyone else does?
All right, so I think we have a realistic chance of getting Isak. And the reason why is because, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be 26 soon. And coming into his peak years as a striker, I think he wants to be winning major silverware. He hasn't really tasted that so far in his career. And I think we have a chance of getting him. I think it would mean he'd have to say to Newcastle he wants to leave and he only wants to go to Liverpool, which, again, I don't think is impossible. The thing is, though, Newcastle are in a very, very strong position in terms of negotiating. They don't have to sell him for monetary reasons, and they're rich, and they can offer trophies. They've just beaten us to a trophy. So I can't sit here and disrespect Newcastle in any way, shape, or form. They've got fantastic fans. They look like they've got a very good setup. The stadium's beautiful. Like, I understand why players want to go to Newcastle. I just think at this current stage, Liverpool are the most attractive proposition of a team in the Premier League, and I think Isak would play for Liverpool. It's just whether he could get out of Newcastle. In terms of would we retain if we got Isak, brother, like what do you think? Like Salah, Isak, and Wirtz, like bro, like it's crazy. We'd do a madness next season because big up to yourself and George. We had this back and forth on Potsy's channel. Everyone seems to think that we can't buy a striker. We have to buy a facilitator, a pure facilitator, because we've got Salah. The reason why facilitator worked so well with Bobby Firmino is because we didn't have much creativity in the midfield when we had Klopp in charge. It was Gini, Fab, and Hendo. Fantastic midfielders, but none of them were creative. Our creativity came from the fullbacks. In order for the fullbacks to get the best out of them, you'd need one of the attackers to drop in deep, so you'd have those outside to inside runs from the wide players, similar to what Ljungberg used to do back in the day for Arsenal. We have Wirtz, one of the most creative players in the world. I do not need a facilitator up front. If you can facilitate as well as score goals, it's a bonus. Hence why I'd love us to get Isak. But we need someone who has that killer instinct in front of goal, because Wirtz is a creation monster. And if we were to get Isak over the line, him and Salah and Wirtz, alongside Frimpong, alongside Gyokeres, so Boslai will still have a role to play as well. Grav, let's not forget about Mac. Hooks. As I said, bro, Wolfie's in the chat as well. Let me know what size you guys wear for a Liverpool tops. I'll get that sorted for you because it's looking very, very fruitful.
No, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, you slightly didn't answer my question though. I hear it. Obviously, you don't want to be clipped. I hear it, yeah. But I'm gonna need
an answer. Do I think we'll get Isak? Yes or no?
No. If you get Isak, do you retain the Premier League no matter what anybody does?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify even further, so
but I'm gonna be real. I've been clipped up on so many worse things. This is nothing for me now at this point, bro.
So, yeah, no. Hey, my intention is not to clip you up. I just want to understand, because obviously, you know, we're gonna be doing a lot of content with each other as we go forward. I have to understand the lay of the land. I have to understand where you sit on certain things, and I want to know that, like, if Arsenal go out and we grab Zubimendi, we grab Jarell Hatto, we grab Victor Gyokeres, we grab Rodrigo, we grab Bakayoko, you know, that back up to Saka on the right wing, yeah. Just off of what we know, got Kepa, but he's a backup goalkeeper. I don't think it matters in anything. You're saying that all of that doesn't stop you from retaining the Premier League?
No, in my opinion. It'll be a closer title race, but we'll still do it.
Interesting.
Not because of the players. I think your manager's an issue as well.
Okay. Me and you can agree on that part. So
manager's an issue as well.
I can't lie, yeah. I'm slowly starting to really enjoy the Liverpool fan base, yeah, because they're actually funny, yeah. Because this is what they're doing online, isn't it? And I can't believe it. I thought this was so funny.
Who's that?
That's me, yeah, in the Arsenal hoodie with Mace Windu in the Liverpool outside Anfield. Yeah, I can't lie. Liverpool fans are funny. This was so funny, yeah, that I actually followed the guy that did it. I rated it that highly that I had to follow it. That is fun. Liverpool fans, the humor. For me, if you can run humor, yeah. You're humorous, then I'm all about it. I'm actually all about it. Hey, Carl B, he said even if Arsenal sign Rodrigo and Gyokeres, yeah, they still retain the league. Do you know what? Yeah,
because if we sign Isak,
because
if we sign Isak, I think we get I think we have the best striker in the league outside of Haaland. I think he's better. I think he's better than Gyokeres. I still think Haaland's the best striker in the league. Yeah, I think Isak is a better footballer, but as a pure striker, like Haaland's it, man.
Wait, do you think Isak is a better striker than Gyokeres?
Yeah,
you lost your mind, bro.
No, I do.
No,
I don't. No, it's not. I'm not saying it's sitting there. It's night and day. I just think he's better.
Why?
I think he's got more of a killer instinct. I think he showed that at the Premier League level. Hear me out. I think he's shown it at the Premier League level, and I think he's got better fundamentals than Gyokeres. Again, I'm not dumping on Gyokeres. Gyokeres is sick. I rate Gyokeres highly. I rate Gyokeres probably higher than a lot of people. But I also see some of the goals that Gyokeres scores, and I think when I see the Portuguese league, it's similar to what I see with the German league sometimes. Some of the goals that they score in those countries, you wouldn't score in the Premier League because the standard of goalkeeping and defending is better.
But he scored those type of goals in the Champions League.
Hence why I put him on that level with the others. I just think Isak's better. But I rate Isak. Maybe I overrate Isak. I've got Haaland, Kane, Lewandowski as my top 3 strikers, and I've got Isak in that tier below.
I know you can read.
Very true. Carl B, very true. But if I'm not mistaken, when they both play for the international team, Isak acts more as a facilitator because he's able to do that role.
I hear it, Carl.
Again, I want to make it very clear. I rate Gyokeres.
Yeah.
I think Isak's better.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, bro. I'm sure you. I believe in you, bro. I just think that
see, stuff like when you say stuff like that, it makes me scared that the next time we meet up, you're gonna rush me or something like that.
No, man.
I know Gyokeres is your guy, and it's I want to push it too far, bro.
I'm a very professional brother, man. I'm a nice guy, you know.
I know you are.
I don't just go around beating up people. You got to do something crazy for me to beat you up. You know what I mean? So don't worry, man.
I spoke bad about Gyokeres, and that is pretty crazy still.
No, man. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I just think that Isak is the better footballer. I don't think he's the better striker.
And I'm good with that debate as well. I wouldn't sit here and say you're crazy saying that. I just disagree. But I don't think it's a crazy take. Like if you said something like Nunes is a better striker, then I'd be like, brother, what are we doing there? But
yeah, of course.
Yeah, Gyokeres about it, man.
Because obviously, like a lot of people think that it's like recency bias or anything like that. I've actually wanted Gyokeres for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So the fact that Arsenal are looking like they're going to sign Gyokeres, I'm over the moon. I'm actually over I'm over the moon. No, man said Hooks reminds me of Bowser so much. That is funny. That is funny. Bowser here now.
Who's Bowser? Is that an anime character?
Crazy. And Kizzy, you see Kizzy, he always likes to act like he knew about Gyokeres before me, but he doesn't understand that I'm like nearly double his age. So obviously there's times where I was watching ball and he wasn't around like that. He was in primary school reading books, you get me, in nursery, drinking milk, having cookies, all them things there. So you get me, you still got like, you got a long way to go, yeah, to catch up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a long way to catch up, bro. So cool. So then I'll ask you now on the flip side, yeah. Do you think Arsenal realistically will sign Rodrigo, and why?
I don't know, and I think the fact that Vinny just signed a new contract with Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
I think that works in your favor. I think Rodrigo is now at a point in his career where he's like, I love Real Madrid. I love the fact that I'm playing for Real Madrid. I love the prestige and everything and the honor of being a Real Madrid footballer. I also think he looks at it and thinks, well, I also want to be a mainstay in the Brazil team, but I've got Vinny in front of me in the position of left wing, and I've also got this at club level as well. I think there's a strong chance you get him. And if you do, it will be a fantastic signing. Rodrigo, in my opinion, if he comes to the Premier League, will probably walk in as the best left winger in the league. I rate him that highly. And again, I know Liverpool fans watching this will sit there and cuss me for like saying Diaz and Gakpo. I love Diaz. I love Gakpo. I just think Rodrigo as a left winger is better than both of them.
100, bro, 100.
So if
It's
you
like,
go and get him, it's a massive statement.
what would be the bigger? Let's test it now. What would be the bigger signing? Wirtz to Liverpool or Rodrigo to Arsenal?
I'm going to say Wirtz to Liverpool, only because I think his standing in world football at the moment is slightly higher, and we would have had to have gone up against Man City and Bayern Munich to get him. But again, I want to be very clear, and me and Matt have spoken about this a few times on Copish. I would love Rodrigo at Liverpool. So I can't sit here and do the whole, yeah, he's dead, or if you not get him, I don't care. No, I will sit up and I'll go, damn, Arsenal have got a bad boy now. We have to be careful. But I also wouldn't be surprised if other teams went in for him as well. And Bayern Munich is screaming out for a left winger.
Yeah, Martinelli, we got them sorted, man.
Wow.
we got them sorted, man. They're like they're introduced. They're interested in Martinelli. Yeah, Martinelli.
They're interested in everyone who can play left wing at the moment. There was reports about interest in Diaz. So if Rodrigo became
the cheapest, out of all of the options Martinelli is the cheapest.
No, I'd say Diaz is around 65 mil. I reckon Martinelli or
40 M's.
Who for Lewis?
No, for Martinelli, 40
That's
M's.
what you guys want for him.
45 M's. I'm calm with that.
So I think this is the issue Arsenal have. You don't sell very well as a club.
Do you know if we sell Martinelli for 45 M's, we're making mental profit. We bought him for
I'm
what?
talking about just in general though, because if you look at us, obviously we sold Coutinho for a higher amount and other players. Man City and Chelsea are difficult to speak about anyway. But I just feel like Martinelli should be looking at least 70 mil in the current market. Yeah, you have to. Hooks, you have to.
No, I'm talking. Sorry, when I say 45 M's, I'm talking base.
Nah, I'm talking
not
about
including like add-ons or bonuses or sell on any of that. I'm just talking 45 M's. You slap that down and we structure a little extra 15 million somehow.
No, bro, that's low, bro. We just sold Kwanzaa for 30 plus mil.
Euros, no?
No, pounds. Yeah, like Martinelli got to be at least 60 mil, bro. If Luis Diaz is going for that sort, if we're asking for 65, 70 mil for Luis Diaz, you have to be asking for a similar amount for Martinelli because he's younger. He's not as good as Diaz, but he's also shown that he can go to that next level if he's more consistent. You have to get that sort of money for him.
So you think Arsenal will try and command that at like a much higher fee, like 78 year on that? Okay.
Have to. I'll be over the moon if he's going for 40 mil.
Why would you be over the moon?
Because it means you've got less wiggle room, innit?
But we already got more money than you, so it doesn't really.
Well, you spend more money than us. I don't know if you have more money available to spend. Because remember, you have spent quite heavily over the last few years. And you haven't really sold very well over the last few years.
Yeah, we definitely haven't.
So, and I think that's why this summer is kind of make or break, because if you don't get good money for some of your players, then I don't know how you're going to resolve that in the window.
Aye. Big up, yeah, DNDJ with a chat. Bad man, don't know. Big up for putting me on Pelicote. That tune is wavy. When I'm in the whip, Pelicote, yeah, on driving. But I can't take the pops for that one. It was Roms that put me on, innit? I hear it. 50 to 55 is realistic. I agree, man. Man said, glad if I was running the club, we would have won at least 10 Premier Leagues by now. I tell you that for free. Yeah. I'll tell you that for
I'm too emotional to run Liverpool, you know.
You get me? I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, we would have won a Champions League by now as well. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah.
I could never run Liverpool. I'd be too emotional.
I would be very emotional, but I'm the type of owner that Arsenal needs. Someone that is emotional and wants Arsenal to win things and is willing to take a loss financially to make that happen. Hawks, bro, can Arsenal? Yeah, of course we can, man. It's like Arsenal got money, you know.
I mean, he's got a point though. Promo's got a point because it's not just it's Saka, Saliba, Havertz is on a big contract, Jesus on a big contract. You got some big contracts in there.
I appreciate that. See, look, the Reds are coming through, man. See, look, don't let anyone fool you, Liverpool fans. Yeah, out of all of the rival fans that you see on YouTube, yeah, I give Liverpool the most props and the most love. You get me? So if you want a bit of a balanced conversation over here, yeah, from a rival, yeah, you know where to go. You get me?
Indeed, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Obviously, we need you lot to be putting more pressure on Cal to get me on Coppish more because
we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. Yeah, look, the people had a very good response to you today.
Yeah, because again, the only time rivals won't like me is when their fans troll me because then I mean,
you did call us spicy Spurs the first time you came on Coppish. Still,
hey, and yeah, you know, you proved that because you had the bit of the spice, yeah, you was able to get something over the line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you get me. You took it as an insult. I say it was a creative compliment. You know what I'm saying? So
you're shameless as hell, bro.
All right, cool. So before we wrap up and I let you go, I want to get because obviously I don't know when I'm going to be able to do like the next like joint live stream with anybody because I don't know what my schedule is going to be like.
Of course,
considering time zones difference and all of that. So let's just assume, that Arsenal have the window that's predicted, and Liverpool get a let's just say you've got all that you got now. So your Gyokeres, your Wirtz, your Frimpong. Is there anyone else that you're going for? Is there anyone else that you actually want in your
talk? Is we're looking at Fofana to replace Chiesa and obviously Isak.
Okay, cool. So let's just say you get
and Gahey as well.
And Gahey. Okay, cool. So let's say you get all of that, and Arsenal get the window that's predicted for them, the best window that they can. So let's just say Gyokeres, Rodrigo, Bakayoko, Zubimendi, Agume, you know, the midfielder from Sevilla, Hato, and Kepa. Yeah, roughly about the same amount.
I've heard Hato's going to stay at Ajax for another year, though.
I haven't heard that. So if that's the case, then that's the case, isn't it? But we'll see. We go to Anfield, third game of the season. So both those teams line up. What's the result? What's the score? And who's man of the match?
Liverpool win the game 3-2. Florian Wirtz is man of the match.
You're so gassed on this Wirtz thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're so.
I will say with Wirtz, I don't expect him to replicate the same numbers that he got in the Bundesliga. I've spoken about this because of the quality of defending and goalkeeping over there, but I expect him to potentially dominate games. So you remember David Silva didn't get crazy output in terms of crazy assists, crazy goals.
Yeah.
I used to dominate games, similar to Iniesta. And I'm not putting him in those talks yet. Obviously not Iniesta and David Silva. They're two of the legends of the game. But I expect that's the sort of thing I expect from Florian Wirtz, where we're just sitting there after a game going, he didn't score or an assist, but bloody hell, he ran that game. That's the sort of that's what I'm looking for.
5-1 Liverpool.
Isak hat-trick would be correct. Hooks, don't answer your phone if Isak gets a hat-trick against you, but don't answer your phone. Block me on everything.
Oh no, because remember, you're taking me to Anfield.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and make something happen, innit?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the
we're gonna try and make something happen. Still, we are,
man. Maybe get us pitch side. You get me talking. You get me.
You pick up with that sort of clout. I wish. I wish, bro. If they saw me at pitch side at Anfield, I'd probably get rushed by the stewards. I ain't happening anytime soon.
Oh man, no, sick. I love for coming on, bro. I appreciate you making the time, making an appearance. You know, People, make sure if you're not already, go over and subscribe to Coppish. The link is in the description. All of them things there. Go and show Cal some love, man. Need to get them man to 100K this season. That's the plan. You know what I'm saying? This is probably gonna be my last stream of the day because I got bare to prepare for. I don't know when I'll next go live, but I am planning to drop a video every day. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, so at least you know when stuff does come out. I am going to send you over to Saeed now. So just slap the Hawks raid when you get over there. And the final thing that I will leave you guys on is a message from my Swedish ITK. Victor Gyokeres is now close to joining Arsenal. Šeško wage demands is considered excessive for Arsenal, who are not prepared to move ahead with the signing of Victor Gyokeres. Peace and love, people. We out.